Hello America, this is Keith, your friendly neighborhood technician. I want to talk to you today with some very good information about induction cooktops, or induction ranges, or induction period, okay? Many of you have heard it, you've seen, as seen on TV, the little bitty burners and how you can boil water, do this all this stuff. Well, that does work. What we have here is a Thermador, okay? It is the Thermador Anywhere cooktop. Okay, I'll show you what that means in a second, but first, I want to show you what it looks like inside because very seldom do people actually get to see what these things look like. This is your typical induction cooktop, okay? It's got your 4 burners like your normal cooktop does, and it basically, you turn it on and it works just in this area, okay? So let's take this off. These are induction burners. We've got varying sizes, and if you look at it, okay, in here, I've got magnets and I've got wiring. And what it does is, it basically sends one direction, the other direction, making a magnetic field, which then excites molecules inside the pan, heating up whatever in it in a really short order fashion, okay? Now, compared to the Thermador, they work the same way, but the volume and where you can work at are two completely different things. This is the inside of the Thermador Anywhere oven, or induction range. Each one of these little bitty burners is an induction burner, okay? So when they say anywhere, basically I'll put a pan on here, and wherever I set the pan, this LED is going to show me where I'm at, and then I can go from that point. The thing about this one is, unlike normal induction cooktops, you can turn a normal cooktop on, hit the button, it'll actually say how high to go, and then it senses for the pan. This is completely different. When you turn it on, okay, Thermador comes up, nice little, touchpad for it. Let it do its thinking. Normally you wouldn't have to worry about this because it would already be turned on. Now, from here, it's not going to let me do anything. Well, actually, I can set a timer. I can go into the settings. I can do things like that. But there's no way for me to turn this on at all yet. So what happens is, when I put a pan on it, let's do one right here because we know cooktop has a spot right there. Hey, guess what? It now knows where the pan is. So what I want to do is I want to touch it, okay, and then I want to I want to go to boost. That's high, go fast. It should take anywhere from a minute 15 to a minute 45 seconds for this pan to start boiling. It's been probably about 20-30 seconds, but it's moving. See, now if you look in here, you can already see the bubbles starting to form. This thing's getting hot. I have a piece of paper there. You've seen this one on TV. Like I said, it's about, they say 90 seconds, but depending on the volume of water, the more water, it may take a little bit longer. The less water, I've seen it done in like 35 seconds with just a little bit of water, okay? So now you can see, if you look, you can see the bubbles actually starting to come up. This water is probably about 25-30 seconds away from actually going. We're going to go to a full roll boil, okay? And yes, you can say this is time-lapse photography. You can say it's not. This is actual. This is straight, uncut, what it's going to be to boil. So yeah, so like I said, the more volume you have of water, obviously it may take a little bit longer, but it will boil your water really, really quickly. And yes, you can't see the steam, but there's actually steam. You can see the steam starting to come off the water. I don't know if you can or not, but it will make a full boil here relatively real quickly. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, you've got to bear with me. This is the slow part of my presentation today. But I want to show you a real nice feature of this, okay? So I can take this off and I can move this over to here. This is where I was, that's where I am, okay? Now I can hit that, and I can go to boost. Holy snikey, it jumps straight over there. Now, and look at our paper over here. For the water being to boil, that's actually, you would think if that was a normal pan, that would be up in smoke by now. So it's basically anywhere you put the pan, it's going to notice it, except for directly on top of the touchpad. Obviously that's not going to work. And yes, folks, you have to have specific pans. You can't take the pans you have right now. They're probably not going to work. So yes, if you're going to spend the money to get the induction, spend the money on getting the good pans. Okay, you should have sound, so you should be able to hear the water already boiling. Now it will be at a fast boil here pretty quickly, and you can see the steam coming off of it. That is how induction works. Now, all you see there is a hot surface here. It is hot. It is not that hot, but it is hot enough to actually, let you know it's still hot. You give it a minute or two, you'll be able to put your hand on that and it won't burn you. It'll still be warm, but it won't burn you, okay? The glass doesn't get hot. The element underneath doesn't get hot. The pan gets hot, and then whenever you have something hot touching something that's not, there is heat transfer. That is what this is right here with the old ones, is the heat transfer. It's not because the elbows got hot, okay? So we're gonna actually shut this off, okay? Take it all the way back down to 0, okay? And we're gonna shut it off. Voila, see how fast that stopped boiling? That went straight to, I'm done boiling, okay? So like I said, I can put this thing literally anywhere, and it's going to motion where I'm at on here, okay? But now with no pan on it, I can't do anything. It won't let me start or try to heat up anything. Okay, so you've seen the inside. I'm going to send it to Chef Mark to show you what these things can do for you and how to use them properly. Thank you very much. Don't forget to tune into this YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful day.